The Refreshingly Normal Podcast. Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Refreshingly Normal Podcast. I am Kefla.
I am Cree.
And thank you so much for coming back and joining us again. Hopefully you're enjoying the episodes. I know I am. I'm chilling. I'm laughing at all of our stuff. I'm a fan of what we're producing. So hopefully you're finding the same excitement that we are. So let's talk.
Mm-hmm. Don't talk, just listen.
What'd you say, babe? Babe. You don't even know the song.
I do know.
All right. So what happened in your week that I'll say normal, maybe hilarious, or normal and just, oh my God, something that everybody can say, me too, child. I relate. Anything? Anything?
You were going to ask that question.
You didn't know I was going to ask that question? That's good. So if we're just sitting here, you and I having a conversation, you can be like,
I try not to have to really think. I think they probably always say, child, she don't never know what she gonna say. She always like, I don't know.
Yeah, life doesn't have to be rehearsed.
I don't know.
Right. You can't rehearse everything.
You go first, because I'm not sure.
Hilarious. I will say, helping this individual and, with my co-taught, this young lady always passes gas and the students are thinking that it's me. And I'm like, no, it is not me. And it seems like it's always like when I kind of squat down low to get close to her, maybe I make her nervous or something. I don't know, but it'd be stinking too. So that's, something that has happened to me, not only just this week, for about the past
every day.
Yeah, just about. So, and it's funky too. So, but hey, we gonna get past that, But that has happened to me this week. She's a little, and most of them has been silent but violence. You know what I'm saying? Them SBVs, and those are the ones that you be like, oh man, you just walk into them. But she's had a few of them where she's like, bah, and it, them little plastic chairs, and you fart in those plastic chairs.
Oh, it makes sound?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
And I'll be like, and I just go to another student. I can't help right now. I'm sorry.
My mama used to call them SBDs, silent but deadly.
Yeah. SBVs, baby. I'm silent but violence.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. So anything?
No, I mean,
what did you do today? Well, what did you do this week?
The normal things.
Like what?
Work.
Okay.
And exercising. And
what did you watch?
What?
What did you watch this week? Something?
The only thing that I really got a chance to watch, because I don't watch that much, but I tried to catch up on Sisters.
Mm-hmm.
So, Sisters, that's Tyler Perry's Sisters.
Yeah, Sisters, is it?
It's not Sisters.
It's
Sisters.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, Sisters.
Yes.
Karen finally had the baby after 1,100 years. She had the baby. She's supposed to have 2, but she had 1, and so.
Yeah. Spoiler alert. Spoiler alert.
Sorry. So.
But they should have been caught up by now, because
she's been pregnant for 1,100 years.
Yeah, so
on the show. So I kind of watched a bit of that here and there this week in between all of my duties and responsibilities.
All right.
Yeah. And the only other thing that I would say was funny was my nail lady I went on yesterday.
Mm-hmm.
And she normally is very talkative. And she wasn't very talkative yesterday. And I still tried.
Miss Kimmy.
Miss Kimmy. And I still tried to talk to her, a little bit. And I could tell that she wasn't. I always like, are you okay? Everything okay? And then she looked at me like she wanted to tell me, but then she didn't, and so she didn't say anything. And so, anywho, the other lady, Stacy, who does my feet. So when I was getting my pedicure, Miss Kimmy walked by, and I noticed she had bossy on her booty. And I said, so I told Stacey, I said, Miss Kimmy just wasn't herself today. It might be because she got bossy on her booty. She says, you should tell her that. And so I went by and I told her, I said, did you know you got bossy on your booty? She said, I got it on my boobies too. And so, anyway, it made her laugh. So she left smiling because seemed like she was having a tough day. So
That's good.
yeah. So anywho.
You did good by giving her a moment of joy.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah.
I tried to do that because it seemed like she was having a rough day. So, anywho.
That's good. Now, did we talk about Labor Day weekend yet?
No.
Because I think
we haven't. Yeah.
we filmed it in. Yeah. So did you enjoy Labor Day weekend?
Yeah. Labor Day weekend. We had a guest.
Mm-hmm.
Our niece, Miss Deja, came with her.
Girl, you can't say boyfriend. He's like a man.
I mean, she's gonna turn 30 soon.
Significant other
in a week or so. I don't know. It's her
what
boyfriend.
They call it? Yeah,
really?
boyfriends. Yeah, because even old people call them boyfriends.
It's her boyfriend. So they came to visit, and so we were just trying to do things with them while they were here.
Mm-hmm.
So we took them to one of our close by favorite wineries, Big Door.
Mm-hmm.
I think they enjoyed it. The weather was perfect Labor Day weekend, so it's really beautiful.
Yeah.
So
I think they had a good time because I know she did because she started talking a little bubbly. So I know she had her mission was to come because she wanted to get
lit.
Yeah, lit off of wine.
She's like, and Cree, when you go to the wineries, do you get, what did she ask? Do you guys get, did she say drunk?
Yeah, or something, how tipsy or something do y'all get?
How tipsy do y'all get? And I go,
do we need to get an Uber and stuff?
And I was like, no, I've never gotten like toe down at the winery. I said, but if you want to get toe down at the winery, you are more than welcome to do that. And so, anywho, we had a good time there and did dinner and just hung out. And Sunday, she and I hiked Kennesaw Mountain because she wanted to do that. So we did that and then grilled and I forgot Nicole.
Yeah, Nicole went to the winery with us.
aka
Fugga Nicole.
That's our girl. She came to the winery with us too. And so she also came over to eat with us. And our other niece came over, Spunky. aka Darnetta, and our great niece and nephew, her kids came with her, and my brother-in-law, Boog, aka Danova, he came over too. So we had quite a few people over just to eat and laugh and drink, and we played some games, and my son and his girlfriend, they came by, and so yeah, we were busy. And so Monday, everybody was gone. So Monday, we did absolutely nothing. Besides wash clothes.
Yeah.
But other than that, we sat on that sofa and sofaed and folded clothes.
Yep. Nothing.
Yep. So it was a good Labor Day weekend.
I did the same thing.
You did?
Yep.
Was anything that you enjoyed more than other things on Labor Day weekend?
No, I mean... You know, it was like I said, the weather was cool. It was a good day. Cause I had to edit and do some schoolwork so that I didn't have anything, to turn in on Sunday. So I did my schoolwork that Saturday morning. And I had to. I didn't mind up marinate the meat. Cause we cooked Sunday, right? Yeah. So Sunday I woke up and cooked. So. And grilled up pretty good. But it was a good weekend.
Yeah. And our other son, he went to visit his grandma and papa in Alabama, and he sent us all the delicious, scrumptious goodies they had. I was like, ooh, I should have went and had a plate from there. Yeah, they had some good food in Alabama.
Yeah. Now this weekend coming up, I was supposed to be taking Kimani to PJ Morton concert at the Tabernacle. But I might get Kahari to go if he can get off, and that way you and I can just go somewhere Saturday, kind of celebrate birthday weekend, something like
I
that.
already got. How you planning your own birthday? First of all, because I already got something planned for
I know,
your birthday.
but I'm just saying.
Yeah, does Kahari even know who PJ Morton is?
Y'all, look, it's my birthday, and she's gonna complain about something that I would like to do too.
Okay, I'm sorry. I just
And
want to
as
make
opposed
sure.
to be like, oh, that's cool, because I do have something planned for you on Wednesday. But yeah, we could do something on Saturday as well.
I'm just saying.
But
I'm
it's
just
cool. No,
no.
ain't no just saying. You just said, so we good.
But no, but it's like, did you think I did not have something planned, or you just want to do more?
More.
I just want to make sure you knew that I had something planned.
No, yeah, I knew you had something planned.
Okay.
So it's
just
all
making
good.
sure.
But that's what that is. But I mean, it will be a good concert though. PJ Morton is dope. Very, very dope. Very dope. And that's about it. Yeah.
Yep, that's it.
Yeah. What did you think about Cardi B in the news this week? You know, first of all, I'm happy she's taking these people to court that's falsely accused, and you know how people are trying to look for that payday, and she's definitely one person who do not mind taking people to court. She will take you to court so fast and make you pay her money, and so, but you know, she's hilarious.
Yes, I loved Cardi and Corey. It was very entertaining this week just to kind of watch the little snippets of her taking the stand in the courtroom. So yeah,
What did they say? Since she said she was bodyguard big or something like that.
Security guard big.
Security guard big.
Security guard big.
Because you say, you're not calling her fat. You said, no, I'm not saying she's fat or something. She's just
I'm not saying
security
that
guard
she's just
big.
security guard big because they're trying to get her to say things that to make her look like perhaps she was trying to really like harm the lady or whatever. But yeah, she did very well. They were trying to get her a little stirred up, but she was prepared and kept it together. And every day, her new little wigs and clothes and all the things. It was but I think it was all like planned too, because now with she's got CDs with the different looks from every day from
she did.
So every cover is a different day of her in court.
In court. Oh, so she was meticulous. She was like, okay, so I'm gonna make this work for me.
Well, and then on top of it, all the money spent can also be write-offs or used because it's going towards the music, not just every day her getting ready for to wear.
Because I heard something this week like it was between Taraji and Keke Palmer.
What'd they say?
They were talking about how back in the days, celebrities could write off their wardrobe because they are celebrities, right? So their everyday wardrobe, they were able to write them off because, you know, they're in the limelight and they, you know, some of the stuff is promotional gear or whatever it was. But they stopped that and they said the only time they could use it is when it's actually considered costume for a shoot or acting. So they can't write it off anymore.
Yep.
So, you know, but when you said with Cardi being able to do that, so yeah, that's cool. She's able to write it off if you can.
Because she used it for that. So it wasn't just for court every day. Very smart.
Very, very smart.
Yep, she's a smart lady. So I enjoy that.
She's smart and kind. All right, so let's see here. You had something. No, it was a story that I shared with you that showed Pop the Balloon.
Sure,
right?
The story Pop. Oh yeah, the Pop the Balloon that was recently on.
Yeah, so Pop the Balloon is more if you've already seen it, but you know it's kind of like a dating show where there's maybe 12 guys or girls looking to date somebody, and they all have a balloon. And when the person walks out, if they like the person, you know, they don't pop the balloon. If they don't like the person, they'll pop their balloon saying like, nope, it's not going to work for me. Well, this gentleman comes out There are several ladies there waiting with their balloons. He comes out in the suit, talks about himself, says what he does. He's like a um, top management personnel in whatever company, makes a six-figure salary, very good, living, um, dressed nice in a suit, but has on an Apple Watch. I always have on my Apple Watch as well. Whether I'm in a suit or whatever, I have on my Apple Watch. Yes, some people say you got to dress up and be, decent. I mean, wear more, fancier jewelry or whatever. But me personally, if it's on my wrist at the time I'm wearing, I'm not really switching. And plus, my arms are hairy, and and I don't like leather bands on watches. And a lot of watches that I do like have the metal band, but then they catch the hair on my arm, and that hurts, and I hate that. But also, I have AFib, and so my Apple Watch, whenever I feel a flutter, I'm always checking it, and I ain't trying to worry about my suit matching with my watch, because if I don't catch my AFib, then
You're gonna be in a suit.
right, cold
Right. So
without a watch.
well, and luckily you also aren't looking for a lady.
That's right. I wouldn't, if I was looking for one and she said, I ain't like your watch, I said, okay, well, watch this.
Yeah.
Next.
So do you want to hear what the young lady had to say?
I mean, we can. Yeah, if you want to play it.
Smoke cigarettes. Someone who's judgmental, I'm not a big fan of. And that's pretty much it.
Okay. All right. Sounds good. So we did get some pop balloons. Let's go over there, see why they ended up popping.
Okay.
Your name and age, and why did you end up popping your balloon?
I'm Jasmine. I'm 29. For a date night, I love getting my steps in, but I wouldn't wear an Apple Watch. Just for a date in a suit, I just feel like a nice, better watch would have.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. And is she someone that's your type?
Yeah, she's beautiful. Yeah, she's beautiful.
you.
I mean, I think in today's world, a lot of people wear Apple Watches often, but
I just
I
think
totally
like
understand.
this suit, like a suit with an Apple Watch, I would have wear like a nice,
Right.
yeah.
So for me, I wear suits 5 days a week, and I typically have my Apple Watch. It's kind of convenient, when you have, notifications going off while you're in meetings, to be able to look at it versus pulling out your phone. But I totally understand what you're saying, though.
So she had on a little blue dress, but I think what she's thinking of, to me, what that says is she is looking for a certain kind of money.
Mm-hmm.
So for him to have, she didn't say the brand, so I could be making an assumption, but she said a nice little watch with a suit. Because you can get an Apple Watch and change the band where it looks
You can.
like a metal band or a leather band or
Right.
whatever that may be, to kind of go with your different outfits or
Yeah.
style it up.
And you can
or-
also get a stylish watch or look stylish that didn't cost nothing.
Right, you can do that too.
Yeah,
So
and
it just
fool
makes me
her.
wonder, was she trying to look for something specific to say
Yeah.
money, right?
Right.
That's what it made me think. And then on top of that, I get the part where he says like meetings, not pulling out your phone.
Mm-hmm.
And I think he's somewhere up in the company or that he works for, that he probably oftentimes gets a lot of messages
Yeah.
in.
And it's quick to just look and boom.
Yeah, and look and see, especially if you're trying to be polite
Yeah.
and not a person who is on their phone, making someone feel like they aren't a priority, or you aren't listening, or
Mhm.
you're distracted by your phone. Then you can easily use, your Apple Watch for that. So, and then she said she was 29. And I don't know. I think people are getting married not as young anymore,
Yeah.
like older. So I wonder, like a 29 mindset nowadays, is it more like a early 20s mindset? Because having babies, getting married.
Yeah, everything is pushed back. They're
It's
trying
pushed,
to live. Yeah,
yeah.
they're trying to. I want to be established in this, that, and the third, as opposed to earlier times. People, I want someone we can establish this together.
Mm-hmm.
And we're just jumping off. I think a lot of times, even in marriage, some people are the reason why many people want to be established on their own before even thinking about being established together is because they always going into marriage with a parachute on.
Mm.
And it's like, because if it happened now, I got mine, and it's always this, I got mine. Because you hear it often, even when you start discussing about when people say bank accounts, you got one, I got one, and then we got one. And then sometimes they don't even have one together. He pays this bill, I pay that bill, but
I think to me that is preference when it comes to that. But I do also think when it comes to being them wanting to be established, I think it's not also like a parachute, but also like um that if anything, you don't have to feel like stuck. So if it's not the way that you want it to be, you can take care of yourself by yourself. Maybe
of
that's what you
course.
mean by when you say parachute, that they can take care of themselves. But then I also think that in this world, we're able to now see what everybody has. And so the goal of trying to get this and be established in this space, and people are able to see how different people are established, then I think that also makes people a little bit leery about marrying this specific person because they aren't established as what you've seen this 30-year-old person on whatever social media you saw or
it's constant comparison.
yeah. So I think that's what pushes it back is because everybody's trying to achieve what I say is the unattainable. The reason I say it's unattainable is because what's for them is for them and what's for you is for you. And so you have to figure out within your own life or whatever lane you're in, what are you capable of doing? What are you willing to do to feel established within your career?
Yeah.
So,
but no, they are waiting to, later to get married. They're waiting later to, people are waiting later to have children, but I don't know. But even when you think about dating, dating is not the same either. The face-to-face communication is less because of, the ease that phones have given us. It's much easier to text, than it is anything else. And so people feel like that counts as a form of communication. You know, in a sense it does, but when it comes to dating, I think the personal time that you spend together allows you to learn a lot more about each other. Certain scenarios that you're in with this individual allows you to learn a lot about them. If you're driving with an individual and all of a sudden they freak out when somebody pulls in front of them, they cussing them, "Oh, I'll kill you," those are red flags, but if you don't spend that time together, you won't find out, those things. Because like I said, 9 times out of 10, people are happy just texting.
Yeah.
They're happy just, FaceTiming a little bit and say, oh, that counts. So things are changing, and they are evolving. So.
And I think the idea of not choosing somebody because of an Apple Watch, I don't really even think she knows what she wants in a person because that is so minute and minor that I am certain that she has passed up on someone who could be her long-term person. But I won't say that's not even high standards. That's just really ridiculous.
But she may consider those things high standards.
Well, I'm not saying what I say is I just think that those are just so minimal. Yeah. It's not something where to me it shouldn't be a make or break.
Right. It shouldn't be a make or break.
No, that somebody has on an Apple Watch because
hell, they're expensive too.
Yeah. Well, yeah, depending on. And
right.
So I just think not taking the time to get to know somebody because I mean she was like, she's out, I don't want you.
Yeah.
So that when they pop the balloon, that means that I'm out, I don't want you. Yeah. And so for me, if I was like, oh, I really don't like that Apple Watch thing with the suit, but let me just kind of, I think that it is not like him smoking cigarettes. It's not like he got I worship the devil or whatever things that are like no-goes or non-negotiables. that to me should not be a non-negotiable. So some people are still single or still popping balloons because their list or criteria for a significant other or somebody they're wanting to date is just ridiculous.
Yeah, it's not. I'm not gonna say it's not realistic, but it's ridiculous.
Yeah.
It is very ridiculous. Oh, I saw something else.
But when you're looking for money, because that's why I said you're looking for money.
Yeah, if you're looking for money, you ain't gonna find it. But then you dumb because, like I said, Apple Watch is expensive.
And just because I wear an Apple Watch and not whatever watch she thought I was supposed to wear does not mean that I don't have money in my bank account.
You're not pulling out, your
Everybody
receipts.
has their own, priorities and
Not
what things. Maybe he's a techie, so he's gonna spend his money tech wise.
Right. Maybe he's a fitness person.
Yes, maybe he's a fitness person.
Maybe he like me, got a field.
Maybe
he gotta keep that Apple Watch.
Yeah,
on.
so maybe that's it. But yeah, that is something that to me says, and I'm sure he probably clocked in his mind like, that's why she's single.
Yeah, he said, thank you, appreciate it.
She's cute, but that's why she's single.
Yeah. But okay, so I heard something else today. It was this lady, she called in to like a life coach. And it was on Instagram. I think it was like one of those little split screens. And so the lady, she said, so what are you looking for? And she said, I want a man that doesn't have a lot of baby mamas. I don't want any young kids. And I want him to be, she said, a lot of baby mamas, no young kids. That was the main thing. And so the lady said, okay, so tell me about yourself. She said, I have 3 kids.
Don't tell me they all got different baby daddies.
She said they got different baby daddies. And her youngest kid is 2 years old.
Oh my goodness.
And so the lady said, wait a minute, hold on. So you said you don't want him to have any baby mamas, or a lot of baby mamas, and you don't want him to have any young kids. She said, so how many baby daddies you got? She said 3. How many kids you got? 3. How many kids you got that's young? She said 1. She said, do you hear yourself? Said, I don't want that. She said, so you're basically saying you wouldn't date you. So what sense does that make? If the girl was still trying to, because she was confused. She was like, I don't understand what you're talking about. She said, so if you were a man, given the criteria you just gave me, would you date a man with 3 baby mamas and a younger kid? She said, well, she said, so how can you expect to have that same, criteria for someone else if you don't want to, won't have it for yourself?
That is when people I am certain that the circle or the group of people that are in her life tell her what she wants to hear, not what she needs to hear. Because I know she said that foolishness
to somebody else.
And
I know that's right, girl. I'm with you.
I'm with you. And then left and said, girl, you heard what she said? I mean, now I'm the friend that's going to be like, but
yeah, I would too.
I'm going to tell you, wait a minute.
That don't sound right.
Now
that sound like you.
Yeah, I think it's important. I mean, that's the important part. Like and it's not about hurting people's feelings, because I feel like there's always a way to say it in a way that is not, but she's running around looking for something that doesn't even match. I won't say what she's qualified for, but she's asking for something that she's not even herself fulfilling. So like
she wouldn't be good enough for herself.
No. So when you think about writing this list of things that you want in a partner, before you even write the list, what do you bring as a partner to the relationship?
Yeah.
So
would you date you? That's a lot of
would
things.
You date you?
Would you date you? Or it was on something else. A show.
They said that on Charlemagne. They remember when one morning on the Breakfast Club, they asked, would they want their daughter to date them, I think whatever age, and they were like, oh no.
Oh yeah.
And they said now yes, but before no.
I would. I was pretty solid dude. Yeah, I was pretty solid dude. But when you were saying would you date you, it's like, and I always tell my students this, ask yourself, would you be your own friend? If you was in somewhere else, some person came, your actually clone came into the room, had all the qualities and traits, and you knew they had all the quality. You knew how they treated people. Would you be friends with yourself? Would you trust yourself? And, some of them said, oh, nah, well, and when I said, that's all I need to know. Because you don't want to answer, because you do know that at times you're probably shady. Or at times you're probably untruthful or unfaithful or whatever. But I mean, that's the question you have to ask yourself. And I even mentioned that when in the previous episode, when we were talking about us dating, I said I wanted God to get me right so that I could be ready for whoever was, whoever you had coming for me. I wanted to be what they wanted and needed. You know what I'm saying? But better than that, I wanted to be the best version of me. But I mean, some people are so delusional that they're asking for all of these things. Like and Breakfast Club mentioned it before. They mentioned about how all these women want this man with all this finances and all that stuff, and they say, "Well, what do you have?
Yeah, what's your credit score?
What are you bringing to the table?
Yeah.
What are you bringing to the table?" And then they said, well, a woman is supposed to look for that into a man. But they said, well, if a man was like just saying, okay, well, you know what? I'm looking for a woman that got all it. I ain't got it yet. Y'all going to say he's a bum.
Yes.
So.
It goes into, the gender roles.
Yeah.
But then they'll also be the first one to say that that's old fashioned.
That's old fashioned, right. That's old fashioned, yeah. But they want, you supposed to take care of me. And then you say, okay, well, you got to clean up and you got to do what the women did back in the day. I ain't doing that. That's old school.
And I think that's just kind of like, I think that's why I think it's important, like, that in life that you reflect. Reflecting how you are as a partner, reflecting, really sit with yourself and really say, how well am I doing at this? And be willing to be honest with yourself and then change. You have to change, just change a small thing that could help. Same with as a parent. Reflect on yourself as a parent. How am I doing at this parenting thing?
Yeah.
What things could I adjust so that I could be a better parent? Same with friendships, as a brother, sister, daughter, son, just kind of being reflective in that, because we all have room for growth and we can always be better.
Yeah.
But it just helps you to kind of sit and be honest with yourself. I know that's hard for some people to do. It just takes practice, and you don't have to tell anybody about it. Your honesty about yourself, you can keep that with yourself, because the only person that has to know that is you.
Yeah.
And then you can figure out what you want to do. Because I feel like we all have encountered or know someone who is doing a good job as a daughter or doing a good job as a wife or husband. And so you can say, I kind of want to do something kind of like what's going on over there.
Yeah.
And then you can adjust something that kind of move you towards that. But you have to first reflect and be honest with yourself.
But on the flip side of that, there are always those outliers that are out there, and they are the ones who, there's still somebody validating what they're doing.
Yeah.
So
enablers.
Yeah. Your enemies.
My enemies.
So even if they, they may have a certain, like you said, a certain trait about them that is just people despise, but then there may be one person
that validates,
and there's one person for them that gives them the time of day, and then they link up, and that's they're the perfect couples for each other, So there's always somebody out there that's validating that individual, which makes them, not want to change.
Yeah.
It's like, well, I need to change. Somebody validate
you
me.
Ain't got to change, but guess whose partner you won't be a friend? Because I'm not doing it with you. Everybody else can tell you all the things that you want to hear, but I'm not that person, and I'm not getting ready to disrupt my peace so you can sit in your mess.
That's right. Don't sit in your mess.
Don't sit in it.
Yes. All right. So let's move on. What are some redundancies that you know of? Like, for example, that people say all the time. Like,
Redundancy?
yes, like they'll say something like ATM machine. And ATM machine stands for what? Automatic.
Automatic teller machine. Teller
Right. So
machine.
that's what they're saying if they say machine. ATM machine. They saying automatic teller
Do I say?
machine
No, I
machine.
think I just say the ATM. I
Yeah,
don't
let's
say
go to the
machine.
ATM.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then tuna. What do people normally say?
Tuna fish.
Yeah, you want some tuna fish as opposed to tuna what?
Just tuna. Because
Yeah.
tuna is fish.
Yeah, they don't never say you want some salmon fish.
No, they don't say that.
Yeah. You want some snapper fish?
Who started that?
We say catfish, of course.
It's kind of like, isn't there where people
Because
say?
you have to, because you can say you want some cat, like what kind? There's like 3 kinds.
Of catfish?
Yeah.
Oh,
3
yeah.
kinds of cat. Meow cat.
Oh yeah, then that makes sense in
Catfish and
that
Kuda
regard.
cat.
Well, it's kind of like how people with store names. So you think about people say, "I need to go to Kroger's,"
Mm-hmm.
and it's just Kroger.
Yeah.
Or people say, do they say Walmart's?
Mm-hmm. Some people
Yeah.
say Walmart or Walmart.
Well,
One of them country people say Walmart.
And so yeah, when it's Walmart.
And what else is another one? Is it Targets? Or sometimes
I don't know if they say Target, JC.
it's something else they'll say.
I don't know.
What black people call JC Penney?
Pennies.
Yeah.
We going to Pennies, and we know that's JC Penney's.
Yeah.
I remember someone I used to work with, they used to get so upset when people would, instead of saying library, they say library.
Library.
So when they say library, that would
She'd lose it.
She'd lose it.
That's a no more wire hangers.
No more wire hangers.
What about PIN number?
Oh, PIN number. What's your PIN?
Because it's what? Personal
It's just
identification
PIN
number.
What's your PIN? Do I say? I might say PIN.
Yeah, I think we all say PIN number.
I think
What's the PIN number?
Say
Yeah.
that. For sure.
Yeah, PIN number. Let's see. Is there any other ones I have? No, that's the main one. I was just thinking about those.
Yeah, I think it's just, I don't know. Do you think it's a black thing?
I don't know.
Do you think that the other people say tuna fish? I'm gonna pay attention now.
Yeah, we're gonna pay attention.
Tuna fish and ATM machine.
ATM machine.
Y'all, it could just be a black thing.
It could be.
It might just be.
I only been black, so that's all I know.
That's all I know too.
Yeah, I have no clue.
All I've been is
you
black.
sure that's all you've been?
My whole life. Black.
Oh, another note. Well, just something on the funny side.
Okay.
All right. So remember I think I told you, but I ain't tell the world this.
What?
Remember I had to go home because my dad had back surgery, right?
Mm-hmm.
And so we're in the way they got it set up. Remember how the hospital was, and when you went for the hospital, like you had the bay in the middle, and so all the rooms are around it.
In the fair, and what is it called? Not Foley, because I never.
When we was in California.
California.
Yeah, when you was
oh yeah.
You had the bay in the middle.
Yeah, and then all the rooms on the
nursing
outside.
station. Yeah, and everybody was outside. Okay, so it was like that when Daddy got his surgery. So it was the people right there in the middle, and the rooms were right on the outside.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so we in there, and it's really not even private rooms. They were waiting to get their own room. So some people had to stay in there for 3 days, because I think Dad was in there like 2 days, 2 or maybe almost 3 days
before
it was a little
bit longer.
Yeah, before he got his own room. And so Mama was walking, and you got to stay right there because people are it's not private.
Mm-hmm.
So Mama called herself walking around praying for everybody around the bays, and she wasn't praying quiet.
She was praying loud?
Yeah, it was kind of not loud, like all they do is she was going around praying. And the people already told, and I said, me and Dad already said, Mama, you can't just be walking around because some of the screens, some of the curtains are right.
People, yes.
Some curtains are open a little bit. Nurses are going in, and so she said, I'm just going around and praying.
Sit in that room and pray.
She could have, right, because Jesus, omnipotent
He
God,
know who you talking about,
and He's everywhere.
Yes.
So she had to go over there and go around and pray and pray and pray. And they said, ma'am, could you please not walk around? Everybody needs their privacy. She said, oh. And me and Dad said, when she walked in there, we said, Told you. Now sit down. So well, I was just trying to pray, making sure everybody was fine. Because all these people sick. Some people don't have nobody here to pray for them. No people come to visit them. I said, well, they ain't got nobody now because especially you, because they told you to sit your butt down. So she was hurt. She was so
And
disappointed.
first of all, people that were where he was, somebody is there for you because you got to leave in 2 days.
Yes.
It was no long-term care.
Right,
It was
yes.
not the
Not like it used
she
to
likes
be.
to go like to the nursing homes because we would go help and do all the things.
Mhm.
And let me tell y'all, one time we went to one of them nursing homes and I got called a nigga. I told Grant, I'm done. Ain't nobody getting no more oranges and socks because this old white man called me that. And I said, oh, I'm done. She was like, ew, he don't know what he's saying.
He know.
He don't know what he's saying.
He old from my area. He know exactly what he's saying.
I said, even if he thought this was 1952,
It wasn't right then.
it
It
wasn't
ain't
right
right now.
then. It ain't right now.
Right.
And I don't want to be called the N-word again.
Yeah,
So
I would have told him
listen,
something.
I'm done passing out socks and oranges for today. Everybody got them, then got them. Let's go.
I would have told him something.
Yeah. That was something, but it's not like that where there are some people in nursing homes where people,
Yeah.
they don't get visitors and all the things. But, yeah, in that space, somebody was there and somebody was coming to pick them up in 2 days or something.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. If they didn't have nobody, somebody was going to pick them up at least.
Yeah. They gonna pick you up. You ain't gonna get no rest while you're in the hospital, but they gonna
No,
pick you
you
up.
don't get no rest
They
in
tell
the
you,
hospital.
they tell you, get some rest, Mr. Hare. They used to tell me that. I was like, how? Y'all in here every 2 minutes.
Yeah, you don't get no rest.
As soon
in
as
the
you
hospital.
fall asleep, they right back in there with you.
Uh-huh.
But I just thought about that the other day, and I was like, oh, I forgot. My mama was trying to pray for people. They told her to sit her butt down. I said, sit down somewhere.
Sat out somewhere.
Sit down.
Child. Pray from your seat in your room. Girl.
Tell God where we at.
God know where you at and who you're praying for.
He'll go holler at us.
Lord have mercy. That sounds about just like Greta.
Right. All right, so let's see here. All right, so I turned 51 in a few days.
Yes.
All right, and so I was trying to think back of some of my memorable moments.
Moments?
Yeah, as a 51-year-old.
Wait, you ain't 51.
I know, but I'll be 51.
You mean like from 0?
I plan on making it.
You mean like 0 to 51?
Yes, for my birthdays.
Okay.
And
I mean, that's a lot of memorable moments.
no, it ain't.
It ain't?
No.
Why would
Like
you
on
say
my
that?
birthdays?
Oh, you talking about birthday?
Yeah.
Oh Lord, he's gonna go into I never had no birthdays.
I ain't never said I ain't never had no birthdays.
I had
no birthday parties.
Wait. I never had no birthday party. The first birthday party I had was when I was 30. I mean, I don't know the day time, but
See.
Okay, go. What memorable?
No, I was just saying I remember the one we had with me and Denova shared.
Uh-huh. Because their birthdays are not too far apart. How far apart? 2 days?
2 days apart.
Okay.
But 6 years younger
Oh,
than I am.
no. Y'all had a party together?
So
what y'all did? How old were you?
I think it was his like first party.
Oh,
His
not
first
1
birthday.
and 6.
Yeah. Because we got a picture. Because he's standing on the table.
No.
So that's the first one I remember.
Okay. 1, okay.
The next one after that.
Well, that was kind of like on your own because he don't know.
Yeah.
He didn't know what
and
the
I
party was.
don't remember any more after that.
Okay.
Until I celebrated one on my own when I was like, I was going to Alabama State, and then I was like, I'm going out for my birthday because all my friends were broke. And I think Sharita she had to work, so I went to her restaurant, and then just so happened, my brother and my cousin, they said they'll go, so I wound up having to pay for them.
Oh no!
On my birthday,
so on your birthday, you pay for their food.
Yep, and then. Let's see. Did I have any other celebration? One time, I spoke at a school, and they gave me a cake. I think it was Webster University. I think they gave me a cake. Me and Susie spoke there, and they had a cake for me. And then what else?
Then when you married me.
Yep, married you.
All the things changed because birthdays are important.
We started going out, and then my first party The first party you threw me though was my graduation party from my master's.
Oh yeah, yes,
Yeah, and then this birthday party I had last year. So
well, kind of your 40th was
oh yeah.
because
The 40th was a surprise. Was a surprise. It was
it was like a party
well, yeah, it's a
because
party.
it was
it was a
a
party
few
because we
days of
did.
partying.
Yeah. I was thinking like the cake and all this kind of stuff like that.
We had a dinner.
We had a dinner cake. I know, but never mind, child. Let me
keep on going.
I might as well let somebody else tell my life because they was there. I think they
Sorry.
was there from the conception of me.
Well, you
But
already
anyway,
said, Fred,
anyway,
that you
so
had a party at 6 and ain't had one again.
I didn't
Okay.
until I got almost 36.
Okay.
And so we had the 40th. That was good. A surprise birthday party. That was cool because
in Las Vegas.
Yeah, in Las Vegas, I was surprised by a lot of people.
Mm-hmm.
Was there, and then
I did that.
Last year's party was a great surprise.
That was fun.
A lot of fun. All my fraternity brothers, the great men of Alpha Phi Alpha Fraternity Incorporated, they showed up, and my family, they came from Foley and stuff.
You know, if I could do it all over again, you know what I would do?
What would you do?
So I just, I know I have met, so many people that you're connected to. But you never know, how people are going to show up.
Right.
And I don't know all of them know them like that. And so I didn't want it to feel like a banquet hall, some big thing. I did want it to feel intimate, but I knew, I was like, I'm sure there are lots more people. But I was just, and maybe that's just my anxiousness of feeling like, would everybody have come or shown up there, or how would it have been? Because I don't know everybody like that.
Right.
And so anywho, if I could do it all over again, because I really feel like there were a lot of people who would have come.
Yeah.
And so if I could have done it all over again, I would have, even though we had a fabulous time.
Right.
In because we did the Napa.
Right.
So I probably would have nixed on the Napa and did a larger party instead, because there were more people, but I just didn't know, I'm a person who, I don't want to put this is probably my own trust issues. I don't want to put my trust in humans, all humans, of whether or not it's going to be what I envision. So I was just like, I don't know. Are they going to show up the way I want them to show up?
Yeah.
And I'm going to be so mad if they don't. And I also have control issues as well. And so that I wanted to be able to have, to know it was going to be what it was going to be. And so, but I think now, after talking to people and certain things, and then once I did, people come in and knew the number of people that people kept calling saying, what about such and such? And what about such and such? And what about... And I was like, so I think I would have, that would be the change I would do.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I feel like it was good, but I think, there were. But I just didn't know. I just don't know.
You did a good job, though. I understand. You just didn't realize that there's a lot of people that like your husband.
I know that they do, but I just, I don't, I don't know how all those relationships are.
And I'm finding out a lot because I pride myself on being a good dude. I try to be I want to be that memorable friend, person, neighbor, stranger, anything. And I realize a lot of times that I have done what I think were minor things, but they were major things in other people's lives. Just being real, just being who I am and stuff like that, that I have touched a lot of people. You know what I'm saying? And that there are a lot of people that if you would have opened it up to the general GP, they would have showed up. And it would have been people that I could honestly say, oh, what's up? How you doing? And they would have had a story. But, and I think God shows me that sometimes because I'm considered that strong friend. and I try to be that strong friend for people. But sometimes there'll be someone that'll come out of the blue and be like, "Hey man, what's going on? You are, oh man, you such this. Man, I remember when you did this. And it just makes me feel good. It just makes me feel seen outside of my daily role. And so I it's eye opening for me.
Yeah.
And to be honest, sometimes homecoming is my refuel sometimes.
Yeah.
When I go to homecoming and I see different people and the love is still there, that's a refuel for me to, not saying I don't, I know I feel the love here daily, more love than ever, but it's that external.
No, I understand
Yeah.
completely how you feel because I know for you, like Georgia is not one of his favorite places to live. He wouldn't want to live in Montgomery either.
No.
Or Foley.
No.
But to go there and those relationships, like they just bring a natural joy because you don't get to see and interact with those people on a daily basis, and so yeah, it's just joy in those relationships, and so I can see why it would fill your cup. So
yeah. So I was just thinking about all my, even though I didn't have many celebrations, I've had a great 50 years, that I will actually say every birthday, I've had a great day.
That's good.
You know what I'm saying? Some people, they have a birthday and they be crying or sad because they're getting older and all that stuff. Never me. I'm proud to say my age. I'm proud the fact that I have gray hair. I'm proud the fact that my bones creak every now and then. Getting old means I'm still living. You know what I'm saying? And so there are friends that I grew up with who didn't get past 20, didn't get past 30, didn't get past 40, or the ones that are they're not doing as well. And some of them that I did want to compare myself to. It's like, dang, man, them jokers, they don't have to do anything and they always finish on top, or they, all the girls like them, all the this and that, it's happening for them. And then when I look at them now, it's like, ooh, ain't no exchange. Nope. I don't want to exchange, lies with you right now. No, I'm good. And so I look back and I reflect often, and I'm where I am right now is exactly where I'm supposed to be.
Awesome.
Everything. And so I'm excited about turning 51. I played the lottery. So, if y'all see the background change, maybe the next few be on like somebody's island or something, Yeah, no. It means we probably won and we're escaping for right now. But I can't wait. I can't wait for 51 to hit. Yeah.
So, do you have any goals or things that this year, this circle, what is they call the circle around the sun, or rotation around the sun, or whatever you want to call it, that you want to be able to do?
I want to get in better shape. I want to get my cardio right. It's difficult since when I got sick with COVID, it damaged my I have scar tissue in my lungs and all this stuff, like it's an AFib now. And so it's difficult to really do the cardio I want to do, like even coming up a flight of stairs on a regular day. And I exercise at least 3 times a week, 4 times, mostly it's about almost 5 to 6 times a week. And just coming up the stairs on a regular day basis, I get out of breath. But once I get to the top, my chest is beating hard and all this stuff. Once I get to the top, I'm fine. Or once I get to the top, about 6 seconds later, 10 seconds later, I'm fine. But it's just that's what it feels like. So in the middle of exercise, it's pounding. Sometimes I have to stop. But my goal is to, in spite of all that, get in better shape, figure it out, get in better shape. I want to, by the time I turn 52, I should be done with my master's in clinical mental health counseling. So that's one goal too. And then my final goal is to complete something that I started a while ago.
What is that?
I don't know. It's either going to be the guitar playing.
Oh, okay.
Already the podcasting is one thing that I can X off my list, but I think the guitar playing is like learn at least 2 songs. Or DJ. Or put a couple DJ mixes out. You know, my little DJ equipment you bought for me for Christmas. But that's it. That's it.
Okay, well that sounds doable.
It's very doable.
All right.
DJ Kefla on the 1s and 2s.
Make sure you practice with headphones on.
Child. You know you like my music. You know you like my music. All right, so is that anything else for today? How do you want to close out? No side eye of the week?
Dog it. I just had something in my brain. This is how my brain went. I just thought of a side eye, and guess what?
You just lost it.
Lost a child. That is how old my brain is. I just thought of a side eye. And I forgot what you were talking about that made me think of it. And now it's gone.
Well, let's see.
I guess I side
my
eye
side
myself.
eye of the week. I'm gonna go back to my job. The kids in the hallway. Those jokers be walking straight across like 5 in a row, as if nobody else is coming the opposite way. And slow. They walking slow.
Y'all don't have order.
No,
or
ain't no
rules.
order. Ain't no order rules in there. And they don't have no respect. These little youngsters nowadays. It's all that, what's they call it? The soft parenting that everybody's doing, letting these kids find a voice.
Yeah.
But I walk through, I say, excuse me, buddy. And I walk on by, you know, if they don't hear me, because most of them don't hear you because they have their AirPods in or earbuds in. So I have to gently, you know, get through. And then, you know, say, oh, excuse me. But you got to teach them because ain't nobody else going to teach them. But that's my side out of the week. It's just these little kids be late for class. And I understand why, like, some of the kids be late because they can't get through all that crowd. And some of them, those you know, the timid ones don't want to because they be trying to intimidate them and stuff like that, and they barely get to class.
Oh, yeah.
So
poor babies.
I do understand that.
Well, I do have a side eye, but it's not what my thought was. It just came to me now. Now, y'all know I said something about organizing my pantry and refrigerator. So my side eye is for people in my house.
What they do?
They won't put things back where they grabbed it from. And it ain't just one little person in my house. It's also a big person, too. It'll be on a different row or a different thing than where they originally got it from.
You know what you should do?
I just feel like they don't like organization. And you know, the only person who's ever in all the years of this house cleaned out that pantry?
Don't even say that. Because Kimani did it once. I've done it once also.
Okay, y'all heard them say once. Do you want to know?
But I'm just saying, you talking about ever. What does ever mean?
Okay. Almost all.
Okay, don't you say that. All right, well, okay.
So
well, do
even,
you know
the
person that never leaves a empty box in the pantry? Me. I never leave an empty box in the pantry.
Never?
No.
Ever?
No, because when I reach in there, I say, oh, this is the last one. Let me get the box because I know it's a peeve of mine. And I reach in, I know the box feels hollow. I take it out.
He took my irk.
I'm just saying. She want to ever me. I'm going to ever her.
Let me ever. So that's all. That's my side eye this week. Side eyeing people in my house that don't want to keep the pantry organized or the fridge. They see, I mean, clearly there's organization there. Oh, look, in the refrigerator. Looks like all the drinks go right on this shelf. Drinks all everywhere, all willy-nilly. So
if that she was just take a picture and send it to us and say, okay,
oh my gosh,
I just organized everything. When you go in there, look at this picture and refer to it. Because my thing, I put it back on the shelf neatly. It may not be an exact spot. I try to put it in an exact place. My intentions were good, but probably my execution was off. You know what I mean? And so I try to put it back in the right place.
So if you put salsa on the row where ain't no other salsa in, why would you do that? If you see pickled items, pickled onions, pickles, olives, all together,
I know they always go at the top.
why would you put it on the door?
Do they not always go on the top? Do you know if I did that?
I'm not saying you.
Okay, then. You
I
said, you said, and this little
said-
big person lives with me.
I said little and big. So it's one of yous that did it.
Well, I'm gonna
That
start.
was
I'm gonna unveil some side eyes on you, and you know I got a few. You know I got a few.
Anyways.
But I wouldn't do you like that.
Anyways.
Because the people in podcast land,
Cletus, come
you know,
on.
they see you as a
Come on.
pretty little lady who's almost perfect.
Cletus.
But I could take that narrative and turn it upside down.
Nobody's perfect, and I wouldn't care. Tell my flaws and all.
I ain't gonna say nobody perfect.
Ain't nobody perfect.
I'm pretty close.
But that is close. Ain't perfect.
Well, I mean, I was gonna say my side eye. What I just said about the empty boxes in there.
Nope, you already did side eye. Save it for next week.
Yeah.
Anywho,
I'll save it for next week.
So let's see. Leaving your joy. We leave with joy. What is either one thing let's do this. One thing you're grateful for, and one thing you're looking forward to this week.
All right, start with you. Go.
Okay, one thing that brings me joy. Wait.
You're grateful for?
Oh, one thing I'm grateful for. Let me see. I'm gonna go with I am grateful for a nice, comfy home. We're going to put that. And I like my home. I love my kitchen. It's very cute. Is that how you would describe a kitchen?
Mm-hmm. I mean,
I like my
nice.
kitchen. It's very nice to me.
Mm-hmm. I won't say cute because it's certain things in there that I like. I don't want to say, oh, it's cute.
Well, that's my word. And so I'm grateful for my home and my bed and the peace that it brings me. So it is a place of peace for me. So I'm grateful for that. And then something that I'm looking forward to this week. Looking forward to our birthday dinner night Wednesday, to celebrate you on Wednesday, to go out and have a nice evening out.
All right. I am grateful for my family.
You said that last time.
But I'm grateful for y'all.
Okay.
No, but I'm grateful for peace, you know, because it is a lot of peace. Like, y'all give me peace.
He does not have his own brain.
Oh my God.
He's stealing my ideas.
Oh, I don't want, you don't want me to be,
I said peace already. Right. No, you can steal it.
No, you know what?
Last time, remember last time he was like, that's what I'm saying.
I'm not even go there. Okay.
So,
I got something. It's a lot of things I'm grateful for.
Okay.
All right. I am grateful for my backyard, my patio. Because every time I look at it, it's comforting. And this is the time of the year where the weather is nice, and you can go out back, let Cinnabon out to use the bathroom, and you probably won't come in until like 10, 15 minutes later because you're just sitting down chilling. Very, very nice. Oh, I love it. It's a huge patio that we got redone. It's very nice.
Shout out to Caesar.
Yes, Caesar with
Funes
Remodeling. Is it something like that?
Oh gosh.
Oh man.
Funes Remodeling.
It's on your phone. Look it up by the time I finish.
Okay, go.
On Instagram. And then the thing that I'm most looking forward to.
Yeah, looking forward to this
I'm looking forward to what's this? What I get a day off Tuesday. Well, not really like a day off. I have to drive the bus. One of my many jobs. I'm driving some students to a like a trade fair, where they talk about skills work and trade schools, trade skills and stuff like that. For students that may not want to go to college, want to do something else. So I'm driving a couple students up there on Tuesday. So I got a sub, so I'm out of the building. And those moments are peaceful for me, I love driving the bus. And it's a lot of fun. So I'm looking forward to that. So what's the name of it?
It is Funes Remodeling.
Funes.
Remodeling. And Caesar is the kindest contractor you could have.
Yeah.
Works very efficiently.
Patient too. Very patient.
It's just a good guy overall. So we've used him for lots of projects in our home, and we've never been dissatisfied.
Yeah.
So, anywho, if you're looking for somebody to do some contract work,
In the Metro Atlanta area.
Yeah. Funes Remodeling, you will not be disappointed.
Yeah, they're on Instagram. What is the Instagram?
Funes Remodeling.
Okay. On Instagram. So, check them out.
All one word all together.
Yeah. Well, ladies and gentlemen and kids, if you're listening.
Lovers and friends.
Yeah. Thank y'all for supporting the Refreshingly Normal podcast. We hope that we are giving you some form of entertainment. And if there's anything that you would like to ask of us, if you anything you would like us to dwell on or, comment on or bring to light.
Or, you need advice.
Yeah, any advice you would like. Because you probably can't say it to the person you want to say it to. But if you write into us, we can say it. And where should they write into?
I don't know. The email address. What is it?
The keyandcree@gmail.com. That's one.
Okay.
Or if you actually comment through the podcast itself, either
the Instagram. You can do the Instagram thing too.
Refreshingly_normal. So that's the best way to DM us at refreshingly_normal in Instagram, and DM us there, and we will we won't say your name.
No, we won't say your name. We'll keep it completely anonymous.
Yeah.
But to offer you some advice, we love to be able to give some advice.
Yeah. It's good advice. Some of it is. I'm gonna give it good advice.
I'm just
So you can take it how you want it. All right, so thank you guys, and we'll see you. Right?
We'll see you.
So love, peace,
and hair grease.